Okay. Oh, what is the... Look at... I swear, if you would have been like, I'm going to give you 10 tries at a chance for $1 million, if you hit that little dude jig at the light post right out of spawn, then just one time, then you can have it, and I could not do it. But, hey guys, how's it going? So today, we're going to be looking at what could arguably be considered one of, if not the best weapon, and definitely one of the best LMGs here in Modern Warfare 2, and that is a good old RPK. So, the class setup that we got today isn't really the best Warzone class setup or the best multiplayer class setup, but once again, like we've done with some of the other ones, just the best, well-rounded, just middle ground setup. Not the fastest ADS, not the most mobile, not the biggest, bossest thing you can carry around with the most ammunition and the longest range capabilities, but just a nice little middle ground. So, looking at the attachments, we got the Huster 65 silencer, sound suppression, bullet velocity, recoil smoothness. Always down for the bullet velocity increasement without having to add on a longer barrel, and we get the added benefit of the sound suppression. Going down to the underbarrel, we got the X10 Grave Digger. Big with the hip fire accuracy on this because, with the LMG where ADS time is reduced a bit compared to most of your other weapons. It's nice to be able to have some decent hip fire accuracy. We get recoil control, recoil stabilization, and aiming idle stability. Then going up to the laser, we got the FSS OLEV laser. So my coffee still hasn't fully kicked in, so my cognitive function is on the it's on the up and up, but it's still below baseline. So this is aim down sight speed, aim stability, sprint to fire speed, all that's good to go. Going over the stock, we got the ProLite TL3 stock, sprint to fire speed. This is just all about mobility. Plus, I just think it kind of suits the RPK. Like, a lot of times when I think of the RPK, this is the stock that I think of. That might just be me. Then, finally, we got the Ivanov ST70 grip. Wouldn't touch the magazine on this one. If you want to go all about mobility and stuff, you can throw on a 30-round mag or even just a 40-round mag because it comes standard with a 75-round mag. And that's what we're going to keep on here because we don't want to weigh it down any more than we have to with that 100-round drum. So, there we have it. This thing is nice and beautiful, golded out. And with all that said, let's hop into a match and play around with it. And it's giving us the Santa Sania border crossing, so it should be a good time, depending on what weapons the enemy team's using. Because where this is like a much more just linear head-on map, that really lends well to, using the LMG because the mobility between switching around, jumping around, moving around isn't as big whenever you can go head-on. I mean, there is a lot of obstacles in the middle. So, if we got a lot of people that are going really crazy, aggressive with AR setups or subs, then, that can throw a monkey wrench in things. And then on the opposite of that, okay, bro, I swear to God, I didn't have any latency in pack balls a second a bit ago whenever I was doing the first little test match. But, we can plant some seeds with hitting up the vehicles. And what did I tell you? We got to have this fella just running and gunning with the MP7. So we'll just we'll make it work with the lag and all, or we won't. And I'm gonna take and just throw my controller out the window because it's so goddamn frustrating. God, man, it makes you just want to take and kick up. Okay, English. Let's just back it up. Let's not say any dirty words because YouTube algorithm's a goddamn pussy. Let's bounce this back. Push it forward. Okay. If anything, I can show you how to get grenade kills. I won't have to resort to maybe doing a little bit of drop shot, and not because that's what I'm all about, but that's what you got to do to level the playing field sometimes. It's just, the art of war, all that good old stuff. Because if Sun Tzu could have drop shotted, you already know he would have. Okay, let's wait and see if we get them pushed around left side. Okay, we only got 20 rounds. Okay, I don't even know. I don't want to play 21 guesses, or I get like 75 rounds. Okay, so there's a full spectrum over here on the enemy team. We got people laying down in the back of the map. We got people bum rush, which is what you want from a team. Not trying to be all complaints over here. Let's take and level that up there. I'm sure we're going to have people, yep, what did I tell you? I know he's going to have people pushing over that side of the map. Okay, I would love to not tip him off to push him. Okay, got the assist there. Oh, never mind. Okay, that feller's still here. Okay, so now, where this map is so long and just linear, that's another problem that you do run into sometimes, is when you have people all across the board on the enemy team with, pushing, and then people just hanging all the way in the back. You can get some kind of, uneven spawns. Okay, so we're 3 kills up. I would really like to have a UAV. So, they probably have a UAV up by now. Not sure. But I'm just going to try to wait this out a little bit. Probably, oh. probably going to end up hurting myself more than I help myself. So whenever you're laying down with this thing to hit... Oh, my titties, bro. Just leave me alone. Yep, or not. I'm just pushing you out. Of course, they probably got a goddamn UAV. Oh god, it's just timing. Like I said, I mean, I could play probably 3 matches and then have one or two out of the 3 that I do phenomenal, and then just upload that one, and then everybody think that I'm good and be like, that's how I play all the time. But this right here is just the cold, hard reality of how matches really tend to go in public. It doesn't really matter how good you are, how great you are. Plus, I'm also just kind of more in on the commentating part of it, so that takes away mental faculty, mental resources, I should say. I just want to get my UAV up. There you go. Okay, let's get the UAV up just so we can have some eyes in the sky, get an idea. Let's get that guy off the bus. So now, like, maybe once we kind of level up and figure out the how to predict some of these fellas. Boom, gonna get that. Because, I mean, this thing drops people hard and fast. There's no doubt about that. You just, we're just, like I said, we're playing against the play styles, and sometimes it takes a second or two to warm up. And okay, we need to reload, though. That is a nice thing about the RPK in comparison to a lot of the other LMGs, is for the ammo capacity that you get and the stopping power that you get, the reload speed is nice. Okay, that guy must have known I was there, because that was a nice little pre-fire, pre-aim. And also, too, I probably could have just lagged into, like, 2 sentries behind myself. But at least we're bringing it back with the score, helping the teammates out, because the fact... Okay, I feel kind of bad that I'm the only person in double digits, but I think with the skill-based matchmaking, the enemy team has just, like, your overall better average for stats. God dang it! Why did I push that? I thought he was out on the street, not behind that stupid trash can. Like, God dang. What was the Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street? The fact that is, like, ingrained in my memory kind of bothers me. But, the older you get, the more, I feel like the more you relate with Oscar, Just, it's like, let me get my can of trash, and then, just don't bother me. That's all anybody wants. That's all anybody deserves, is the right to just be left alone, Thank you, game. I really appreciate it. I didn't want to see. I just want to get flashed every 2 seconds while the Hellstorm missiles rain down on my Iraqi family. Oh, okay. Let's just take a blood pressure pill, a mental step back. Because with these head camps, unless you have like a really fast ADS, you can't compete with the ADS time of a lot of these weapons, and then you get gassed like a goddamn Jew. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's take and put this up. Boo-doo-boo. And let's roly-poly this out there to the backside. I don't know. I don't know. It seems so uncommon for people to, constantly watch this side of the map. So I don't see why that would be too popular of a thing to do now. Because, like, it seems like these guys kind of know what game they're playing and aren't completely new to it. Like, especially that fella right there. So we know we got this one cunt just sniping all over the place. And God, I said cunt, so now this video is going to get seen by 2 people. But again, YouTube, you're a cunt. You can grow up and learn how to handle words. Oh, that's not good. Oh, now I missed that one. Oh, okay, that's why. Because he just frisbeed that thing right into my vicinity. Okay. Oh, what is the... Look at... I swear, if you would have been like, I'm going to give you 10 tries at a chance for $1 million if you hit that little dude jig at the light post right out of spawn, then just one time, then you can have it, and I could not do it, but I just try to get my stun out there on the left side, and what do you know? Just fucking slams it right dead center in the little doohickey there. Oh me. Okay, now we're falling off a little bit. We're getting like I said, I swear to God, a lot of it's just enthusiasm. Whenever you got like the combination of lag and everything else, just kind of coming in, just poking its tongue out at you every 2 seconds, and then you got this fella over here at the side of the map, just right in your spawn, smelling your feet. It just kind of it kills the enthusiasm, and it's like a lot of performance is derived, like performance ability is derived from enthusiasm. At least when you're doing it in the creative What is going on? Is derived from enthusiasm. I forgot what last part I was on, but yeah. What is blowing up under my goddamn feet, bro? I didn't know I was in the middle of Afghanistan. Every grain of sand is a goddamn IED or IUD. Well, I don't even know. I done forgot. Flipping. see, can't see. We'll get him. We'll get him. Okay, at least we got 2 people before he went down. We're still in the lead, so I appreciate my teammates holding their own because, you know, I've got to be, mathematically, I believe I've got to be, you know, in the positive, probably about like the 1.5 KD ratio in order for a score to be what it is. Okay, I'm not even dealing with none of that crap. I hope I killed the guy my teammate was in an engagement with. That way that, because like whenever you do those back and forth head pokes, it can be anybody's game about as to, you know, who wins it. Because if depending on the weapon they're using, if they can get that more immediate follow-up shot. See, now this gun, oh, God dang it, I hate that feature. This gun right here is really good for headshots. I lost that one because I just got immediately bited in the head. But in most cases, if you can just take and get within that general vicinity of people's forehead, then you're going to come out the victor. That guy right there knows where I'm at. But just like that right there, we didn't get him in the forehead. Leave us alone. God dang, there we go. Okay. It'd be phenomenal if we get another UAV up on the map, and also just to help with it. Hit the wrong one. Shame on me. I'm not being my best self right now. That's for sure. Okay, so was I crazy, or okay, another guy hopped up. Everybody's just, that is the bang bus. That is all, that's all it could be. That's the bang bus. Okay, I think that said enemy VTOL, and that is not good for our health. No, friendly. Okay, thank God. As soon as I seen that blue bird fly over, man, that's what we need. At this point, just because of overall frustration, it'll feel good just to know that we're going to be the winning team. Okay, I'm glad that guy apparently doesn't have a headset. If that car would have killed me, brothers, let me tell you. Okay, we got 32 rounds. Got to keep an eye on it. Can't always think you got 75 rounds in your back pocket. I'm gonna get shot before I get reload. Let's get another UAV up. I don't know. It's like whenever you have frequent UAVs up, if that increases or shortens the amount of time in between each UAV scan. If that's not how it works, I feel like that kind of should be how it works. Because then, as a collective, you know, it makes people want to work together, and that's how we build a better tomorrow. Is by teaching our kids to work together by dropping bodies in COD. Okay, we'll get that over there to the back. Get that over there to the left. So we got people to the left. It's like that's really the only reason I use tacticals all the time is because we got them, and I feel bad a lot of times if I'm in a lobby and I feel like I'm just slamming and blinding the same people all the time, because I know how frustrating that is. But I'm just doing it whenever I don't have a UAV up to get a good feel for the you know, which side of the map and like the areas that people are on. Got that one. So now I'm feeling a little bit more quick to snap on the areas where people are standing, since I know how these guys are playing it. Okay, I doubt he's going to keep going for that same. Oh, yep. Can't feel my butt cheeks now. I got shrapnel all over it. Got that. There's a part of me that feels a little pathetic that, based off now that my teammates are doing how they're doing, I've not been able to get a VTOL with the RPK, because this is a crazy good gun. Make no mistake about it. And now that my connection seems to have leveled off a bit, that has made a huge difference in our performance here at the tail end. So could just be, it's probably just a combination of my internet connection issues and then the just Modern Warfare server, because I know a lot of people that have fiber optic internet that still have connectivity issues, and that's just the Call of Duty servers. But there you go, guys. That is your RPK in a nutshell. Like I said, this is just a good overall well-rounded class setup. That, I mean, you could easily hold your own in Warzone and stuff, but I would tweak it just a little bit, so we'll touch on that stuff in the future. But with that being, okay, yes, that's what I was going to say about it. Probably end up with like around a 1.5. That's going to do it for this one. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, or share your friends. Check the link in the description of the channel, especially ProCaliber HQ. New videos on there pretty frequently. And hit me up in that comment section. So until the next one, guys, adios.